So let's talk about my personal experiences with the new Warren, which I've been talking about in the last few videos. And I will encapsulate our friendship with this one story. One time I needed something to be signed by him. So I go over to the special department, walk in, and then I knock, and I go, Warren, I need something signed by you. I look in, and most people type with one finger like this, right? His is... Anyway, I walk in and he's frowning and he starts complaining about all this paperwork and this computer stuff which he doesn't know how to work. You know, he looks through the paper, he signs. As he's signing, he's still complaining about the computer, by the way. So when it's finished, I took the paper and I look at the screen and I go, you know, Warren, I could help you with that if you don't mind. And then he looks at me, he's like, oh, you can help her. Oh, come, sit down. Then he tells me what to do. I just clean up his English, attach the two files in the email and then send it for him. And he's just like mind blown. He's like, wow, that was so fast. Hey, thank you, Bin. You know, and I leave. Over time, not that often, but over time, sometimes he would just stick his head to the clerk office and go like, Bin free or not? And if I'm doing nothing, I'll go help him with some admin stuff. You know, teach him how to use a computer also. Unfortunately, our CSO, which is the chief clerk, which is a lady, she's not in the army, but she's hired by the army to just do admin work. She gets a bit offended that a storage commander basically is asking a clerk department person to do admin work. So she talked to the second lieutenant talks to the Warren, and then this stops, which is kind of sad because I did enjoy helping the guy. On top of which, there were some benefits such as, because he notices you now, right? It was something as simple as sometimes he will give a speech and then he'd be like, hey, Bin, you stand here for what? This is for storage. You just go back to the office first. You know, I can go back to the aircon office. Another time, I was going during lunchtime to salvage to talk to a friend of mine called Skeletor. And I look at the office and it's empty. And I look to the other side, and in the middle of the salvage area, all of them are there, like 3 or 4 people with the new Warren just working out with their shirts off. And you might think they bought weights, right? No, they made weights. How? Well, salvage has metal rods and all. They take empty mortar shell casings, put the rod there, and then pour cement. And then you have a barbell. And they start working out with that. I walk over and I say hi and all. Then the new Warren says, hey, good Bin, you come here. Come, take out your shirt. Work out with us. Put some muscle on their body. So skinny are you? And I go, it's okay, Warren. Right? You know, again, like, you see how he's bonding with the men? And because of our friendship that had grown, I remember there was also this other time I was just standing either by the bell or parade, and then it's just him and me. He'll give me uncle's advice. Example, this time he just stood there going like, oh, you know, Bin, you look at your hands, so smooth. Must get some calluses on it. Then when the girl hold your hand, they feel like holding a man, you know. Then here's the thing, it's old school advice. But he's also not totally wrong. Also, he means well. So I appreciate it. And in fact, it is the new Warren who changed my view on Machiavelli's The Prince, where it is said it's better to be feared than loved. I disagree. Though new Warren tried both. He tried being feared, and we did stuff against him. And then he became loved. And guess what? Things worked out. We will even work for him when he's not around. So, that is the stories about the new Warren. Next time, we'll talk about my personal experiences with ammo training, with explosive wire, that cord, and tear gas. Also, there's one story that's quite funny about bureaucracy where I had to take a clerk class, but I've already been a clerk for 2 years. So, you want to hear about that? Come back next time. Till next word.